Good morning, everybody. I'm waiting for everybody to hop on this live right now. I'm always traveling all the time. Just wanted to connect with you guys, see how everybody's been doing. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to find something on TV right now. The fucking weather is fucking the signal up. Hope everybody's having a good morning so far. It's been a long time since I touched base with you guys. Hope y'all are doing well. Currently in VA right now. I'm about to go get me a workout in here pretty soon. I don't know if you guys like to train or not, what you're into. I love the fucking gym, so I train all the time. Yeah. Some people on here want to talk about past drama. I'm not really about the past life shit, because y'all just continuously bring that up when I go live. But all you guys are fucking awesome. I hope you're doing amazing. As always. It's been a wild fucking journey, coming out of prison. I was like 17 when I got locked up. And as a lot of you know, I went to 5 different prisons. From 2014 until 2019. I was consecutively getting locked up, getting incarcerated. I was wrongfully incarcerated, actually, when I was 15, and then I had to do 4 years. But ever since I got out of prison back in 2019, the doors really opened up for me. And, I've been in the industry ever since, and life's been good, man. No complaints. I've had my ups and downs over the past couple of years. Over the past fucking 10 years, but, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, so, I love all my fans, love all the people on here. Y'all are amazing as always, and, I gotta get my fucking chest finished. I'm looking to get that done pretty soon. I gotta get this side done. I gotta get this side this side's pretty much done. I gotta get all that colored in. This right here. I'm actually gonna get my whole entire neck done this year. I'm probably gonna get all this shit done this year. What's up? What's up, Bandit 951? What's up, big dog? What's up, New Mexico? I actually just put it on flipping through the channels right now and went to the Spanish fucking news or some shit, and they're speaking Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I speak very little Spanish. Poquito Español. Guys, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram. My Instagram is Shane_Love After Lockup. I know a lot of you follow me on TikTok, but you don't follow me on Instagram. Just make sure to give me a follow on my Instagram before I end this live. I'm going to be on here for quite a while because I just love connecting with people and developing relationships with people. That's how you gain trust. It's been a fucking huge journey, man. I know a lot of people on here has been through some tough shit in their fucking life. Who hasn't? But you got to keep your head high and keep it moving forward. What's up, Michigan? What's up, Michigan? I gotta go to Gold's Gym. What am I doing today? I gotta do back. So I'm gonna do some deadlifts, some lat pull downs. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of traps with it. I'm gonna do some shoulder shrugs and a little bit of bicep. I love hitting the gym. The gym's always been a real positive atmosphere for me. Some of you guys train for health, that's great. you know, health is very important. You know, mentally, physically, and spiritually, you got to have your health aligned and intact. Me, when I started training, I trained to survive. So I had to fucking fight. So when I went to prison, when I started training, I idolized a lot of people, a lot of these big guys, right? Plus, I had to fucking protect myself from whatever I went through when I was in prison. I had to fight motherfuckers off me. So, you know, I trained to fucking survive and live. Some people train for health. And I'm kind of on the verge of like kind of training for both right now. So, try to keep my health intact and be prepared for whatever comes my way. Oh. What's up? What state are you guys in? I'm currently in VA right now. North Dakota, we got people from North Dakota. I've never been to North Dakota. I don't know anything about it. I actually would like to travel out there and see what all they have to offer. I love exploring different states. I love going to different countries and, you know, just getting an idea of whatever, you know, I just like exploring. I like being adventurous and going out and seeing the world and meeting new people all over. What's up, Arizona? Got 23 people on this live with me right now. People were tapping in from everywhere. What's up, Wisconsin? What's up, my Lego? What's up, my Lego? I'm so hot. I am fucking super fucking sexy, ain't I? I mean, goddamn. I'm fucking super fucking hot. I mean, look at me. I just get better with time. Ain't that some shit? It's like the older I get, the better looking I get. And also, the older I get, the younger I look, which is fucking wild. Tattoo tour, yes, for sure. I actually need to get my chest finished. A lot of this was done in the penitentiary. So all this right here was done in the penitentiary. It's a little mixture of soot and ink that they made inside the penitentiary. I think they use like state shampoo and hair grease, and they blended that shit and they turned it into ink that we used on the inside. And I got this done with a prison tattoo gun with a hair motor, and the spring was stretched out. It was a single needle that they put inside the gun. I don't know how the fuck they made the gun, but they used a hair clipper motor and a single needle, and they made the ink themselves, and they done this, and they blended all this in. You know, I didn't get it finished. Guy that done it actually was an Aryan Brotherhood lieutenant. So, you know, we got into it, but he didn't finish it. So this is a little shop ink right here. My good brother of mine done some of this as well. I'm actually going to get this done by a buddy of mine that stays out in Chesapeake, VA. He's toured with Ink Master, and, you know, he's tattooed a lot of famous people. I think he's tattooed Waka Flocka Flame, a lot of well-known people. He's tattooed me. He actually done my sleeve right here. Some of this is also prison ink as well. It's like a blend, a mixture of stuff, because when I got out of prison, I had tattoos. So I got to get this whole arm done, my whole chest done. I'm getting my whole neck done. How long was I in for? Well, I was in for 4 years, but I've done a total of 5 years altogether. Yeah. 5 years altogether. I was locked up from 17 to almost 22. Plus, I did 6 months before I started doing my 4-year bid. They had put me on house arrest and all kinds of shit. I was just wilding out when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, I didn't listen to fucking nothing. I come from a rough home. So, you know, I was always in the streets all the time, man, just hustling. And I actually got kicked out of school for weed. I was selling weed at the time, and I got kicked out, and I went to alternative school, and then some stuff transpired, And then, yeah, I got in a fight. Anyway, and then I caught another charge. And then, yeah, I was facing 20 to life. And then, you know, I was going to alternative school. They put me on house arrest. I wouldn't follow my house arrest for any fucking thing. They told me what I could and couldn't do, and you're not going to fucking tell me what to do. I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, they violated my house arrest twice. I went to juvie 2 different times. I did like a total of 6 months in juvie. And then I started doing my 4 years after I got sentenced. I got sentenced. It was in June. I think it was June 15th of 2016. They sentenced me to 4 years, and then the 6 months that I did following that charge, juveniles don't get time served. So I basically fucking done 4.5 years. I thought it was bullshit. I'm like, damn, I did 6 months in juvie. This won't count towards my good time. They're like, nah, juveniles don't get time served. Well, that's fucking bullshit. So I just basically did 6 months for no reason.
You need to be smart.
Lot of questions about my personal life. Guys, I don't really share my personal life all that much. I stay focused on my fitness stuff, my mindset, my training, dieting properly, eating good, living good. Anything going on in my private life, like that's my private life. I don't really disclose any of that shit with y'all. Straight up. Just don't do it. Yeah, it's my healing era. Been through a lot, man. It's my healing era for sure. I've survived a lot of shit. And I've been through a lot of things, and I've gained a lot of knowledge along the way. And, you know, I just try to help people as much as I can. You know, that's, you know, anything like me and Lacey are no longer together. We got divorced a couple of years ago, you know, so I don't really like to talk about her. I wish her well. And I don't wish bad on anybody. You know, I'm not really about that shit. What state are you guys in? I'm curious to know. Was locked up for a long time. Was on probation for a long time. I had to deal with a lot of fuck ass shit. But, you know, now I get to do what the fuck I want. Texas, Iowa, small town of Michigan, California. What's up, Cali? What is up, my people, bro? I love all my fucking people on here. Y'all are all awesome. A lot of you guys have been there with me since day one. Y'all have seen me come out of prison. Y'all have seen me do the show. Y'all have seen how much I've grown since then. I see a lot of you on here with your posts on TikTok. Y'all have done a lot of personal self-development. And y'all have been through things. And we all have stories in our life. We all have chapters. And, you know, I've seen a lot of you guys that on TikTok completely just transform your fucking life. And proud of you guys. Super proud of y'all. It's not always about drama. You know, life's not always about drama and fucking chaos. It's really fucking not. And that's just not really the type of shit that I'm on. I want to fucking live a positive life and build my fucking life. I'm not really big into drama and all that shit. And I don't really give a fuck about what a lot of people are doing that's not headed in the right direction. I'll tell people, I'll give them advice. But if they don't take it, then that's on them. Haha, your chest tattoo looks like my back tattoo. Yeah, you know, well, when you're young, you know, I got this done when I was in the system. I went to 5 different prisons. I was getting this done. This is actually prison ink. This was done with a fucking homemade prison tattoo gun. And the guy that did it was actually an Aryan Brotherhood lieutenant. But me and him got into it, and he didn't finish my chest. So I got to get that done. I'm looking to get that done this year at some point. This is actually representing my sister, you know, sister's keeper, and it's a fucking warrior right here holding a sword, because I am the protector of my family, and I protect my sisters, and I love them, and I care about them so much. And when I was on the inside, my sister was holding me down. Well, at least one of them was. The other one, she's a good person. She's a wild one. Yeah, I'm gonna get this done. All this shit done. Put this. For the people on here right now that are hopping on this live, go give me a follow on my Instagram page. My Instagram is Shane_love after lockup. Don't hesitate to give me a follow. I will fucking see you when you give me a follow. You will pop up on my notifications. Don't be afraid to shoot me a DM either, man. I'm more than happy to help people with whatever it is that they're going through. Not really about the drama and all that shit. So if you shoot me a DM and it's involving drama, I'm probably not going to entertain it. I'm definitely not going to entertain it. And also, guys, like, everything you see that's online, you can't, like, come on now. You can't believe everything that you see online about me, about charges, about, you know, things. You got a lot of fucking haters out there that are trying to knock you off your fucking game. And they will literally say and do everything that they possibly can to frame you and make you look like something you're not. And, you know, it's a lot of shit online about me that's not true. And I don't feel like I need to explain myself at all. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. How am I doing now? Right now I'm doing good. I feel grounded. I feel at peace. I feel much better now than I have been feeling for a long time. When I went through prison, it was just fucking madness. And then coming out of prison, you know, getting married right away at 21 years old was fucking madness. I actually didn't want to get married when I got out of prison. I actually wanted to wait. But I got married, and anyway, to answer your question, I'm in a much better place now. I'm healthy. I'm at peace. I'm working on myself. I'm steering clear of the bullshit. I'm ignoring negativity as much as possible. And just building my life and being the best version of myself I possibly can be. You know, you deal with a lot. You know, I was a person that came from a rough childhood. You know, I grew up very alone, you know, surrounded by violence and poverty. And it feels so good really to just open up about my story. And I had it rough, man. I didn't have it fucking easy. And there was a lot of lessons along the way that I learned. And I guess like by me going to prison for all those years that I did, it really calmed me down a lot. It really made me grow up quick. Yeah, so back in 2021, I established a brand called Diamond Cut Body. I started my own brand. Super heavy into fitness. I got a couple of certifications through Expert Rating. I read the Arnold book while I was in prison. I put the work in, I put the time in, and I worked out all the time, and I read a lot of books. And well, anyway, fast forwarding, coming out of prison, I started my own brand, that was called Diamond Cut Body, and I was getting ready to open up my own gym. Well, I'm going to be straight up. My fucking ex-wife hated that shit. She didn't want me to open up my own gym. She didn't want me to do anything to better my fucking self. I was like just really climbing the ladder of success, and she just fucking tore me the fuck down. I'm going to be straight up honest, but I'm not going to sit here and blame her and say it's her fault, because I take ownership and it is my fault. And I had to learn lessons along the way of who to be with and who not to be with, because people don't really want to see you succeed, man. And I want to see everybody fucking succeed. I want to see everybody kill it in life. I want to see everybody build their life and be happy, honestly, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be depressed, to be suicidal, to be at your dead-end rope, man. It seems like things are not working out, but I promise you things will work out. And a lot of things didn't happen to me. They happened for me to understand how to navigate around situations and really focus on myself. That was one of the things that I struggled with, because I was always taking care of everybody around me, making sure everybody was good. And I didn't really know that I wasn't. I didn't know that it fulfilled me to make sure that everyone else was okay and safe and protected, and everybody else is happy when really I wasn't. So now I'm on that pathway of personal self-development and looking out for myself and other people too. I'm no longer with Lacey anymore, guys. We haven't been together in a couple of years. I hope she's doing well with everything. I hope she's doing well with everything, but she's no longer a part of my life. We're not together no more. I don't give a fuck about what she's doing in her life. I'm only focused on mine. Oh, yeah. I got this tattoo done in prison, too. But, guys, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram page. My Instagram is Shane_Love After Lockup for you guys who just tapped into this live. I love all your support. I love you guys. I love the comments. I love you guys checking in on me, checking to see what's going on in my life. But, yeah, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram. My Instagram is Shane_Love After Lockup. I'm always traveling all the time, man. Y'all see me in this hotel room. I never stay in the same spot, man. I'm always on the road all the time, going different places. Always going different places. A lot of the comments on here, man, I see about her trick me into signing over my rights. That's not true. She did not trick me into signing over my rights. A lot of this stuff on here, guys, is not fucking true. It's all made up. Y'all are just making shit up, or maybe you read it somewhere online. You think it's true, but people lie and make shit up all the time online about me and about whatever's going on, and they post the shit for attention when really it's not true. And honestly, I really don't even give a fuck. It doesn't really faze me anymore. I remember, when I first started in the industry, a lot of things used to get to me all the time through the massive amount of people that was, in my comment section and me coming out of prison and just saying shit out their fucking ass. But now it does not affect me. See what's going on fucking TV. Got the sci-fi going. The signal's all fucked up in here. This reminds me, when I was in prison, I had a TV, a little small plastic box TV, and we only got like 18 channels, USA, Sci-Fi, AMC. If you had enough money to buy you a TV, I think there were like $200 and something on commissary, you know, and well, luckily I had a good sister that was there for me when I was locked up, and I was able to get one. And the reason why I'm remembering this, because I'm watching fucking Sci-Fi right now. I don't hardly ever watch Sci-Fi anymore. I'm always so busy doing different things, but Sci-Fi is fucking, they got some good ass movies on here. I'm not even gonna lie.
Anything you would like to ask?
Shit.
What? You got mad that I killed the person in the car, or you could ask him anything.
For you guys that's tapping into this live right now, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram page. My Instagram is Shane_LoveAfterLockup. I definitely appreciate all the fucking love and support that I get from you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. I've been saying that since fucking day one. I appreciate each and every one of you guys like so much, and hearing your stories, because your story will help somebody else. You know, whatever trials you've went through and whatever you've learned in your life, because we're all connected. So definitely share your story more on your TikTok, on your Instagram. Get yourself out there. Don't be ashamed of your story or whatever the fuck it is that you went through in your lifetime, because whatever you went through in your fucking lifetime made you who you are today. Straight up. Everybody on here is saying I look healthy. I do look, I know I'm getting fucking big as fuck. I do look healthy, don't I? Actually, you know, when I was at the peak of my physical health when I was like 23. I was 205. I was fucking massive as a bitch. My arms were 19 inches. My chest was 46 inches. You know, I was a big dude. I was like 205. Right now, I'm like 230. And I've been hitting the gym now recently, and you know, getting back in the groove of things. But you gotta understand, man, I was gone for a long time, so I had nothing but time to put the fucking work in when I was incarcerated. And all I had was weights, or my body. So I did calisthenics, I did weight training, I just stayed busy. I buried my fucking head into the books, the Arnold books, the Men's Fitness magazine books, and I just put the fucking work in. And, you know, the last prison I was at, they actually had a fucking basement with nothing but weights, and it was count time. You know, the bell would ring 6 times a fucking day, every fucking day. 6 in the morning, 9 in the morning, 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. And when the bell would ring at 6 a.m., they call for chow or whatever. You go to the chow hall. And then, you know, after chow, you go down to the gym, and they had a bench press. They had dumbbell racks. They actually had a fucking cable machine, which was fucking awesome. Because that shit rarely happens. You rarely go to a prison that has a cable machine. But anyway, they had a pull-up bar too as well. So I put a lot of time in on my body, man. And, you know, the reason why I trained, man, was to protect myself. I had to fight. I had to fight all the fucking time. It's prison. It's not fucking, you know, it's not a regular fucking gym in a positive environment where people were talking about, oh my God, this weight that I'm lifting is so fucking intimidating. Like, I don't even believe in that shit. How the fuck is lifting weights intimidating? If lifting weights intimidates you, then we have a bigger fucking problem than I thought. You know, so I don't believe a lot of the shit that society, you know, says, man, because when I lifted weights, I fucking did it because I love doing it, 1, and 2, I like the way it made me feel, and 3, I did it to fight fucking people off me. So that's really my story and why I lifted weights. Some of these guys that I meet, you know, that are in their 40s or 30s or whatever, I always ask them, I'm like, you know, man, why did you start lifting weights? It's like, oh, well, I had diabetes, or, I had health problems, and then I got into bodybuilding, and I'm on stage and I'm doing competitions. Like, that's amazing. That's fucking phenomenal, bro. Like, anybody that trains for their health is good. You gotta train for your health. You gotta eat healthy. You gotta take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, how the fuck are you gonna take care of anybody else? You are number one. You come before anybody. You come before anything. You gotta work on yourself. You got to fucking work on yourself. Also, guys on here that are following me right now, you know, that are live on my TikTok, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram page. My Instagram is Shane_Love After Lockup. I will see you pop up on my Instagram, on my notifications to see if you follow me, so you better give me a follow. How's everybody doing this morning? What state are you guys in, man? I got people in here from Texas, California. I even got people in, you know, that's in fucking Japan or Germany, like people all over the world that are tapping into this live right now. Florida, Michigan, Connecticut, Tennessee, Georgia, Las Vegas. Holy shit, LOL, Ohio. Okay. That's what's up, man. Vermont, New York, bro, these are like a lot of places that I haven't been to yet that I want to go to and check out. And, you know, I love traveling. I love seeing different sceneries and states and different cultures and shit like that. No, I'm not with Lacey anymore. Me and her are not together. It didn't work out. We parted ways couple of years ago, and we got divorced. She's living her life right now, and I'm living mine. So I don't know I don't pay attention to what she does. She lives her life, I live mine. Guys, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram. My Instagram is Shane_Love After Lockup. I will be checking my notifications to see if you followed me, so you better give me a follow. Always traveling all the time, man. I'm never home. I'm always going to different places. I never stay in the same spot for very long. As you can see, I'm in a hotel room. That bed was fucking actually super comfortable. I got sci-fi on right now. The signal's not all that good because of the weather. It's super cloudy outside and it's raining its ass off. Guys, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram. My Instagram is Shane_Love After Lockup. I will be checking my Instagram once I get off of here. And I'm going to be checking my notifications. Don't hesitate to shoot me a DM either. If you need help in your life or you need some advice or you got something going on, man, don't be afraid to shoot me a DM. We've all gone through things in our lifetime. God knows I have. So I'm all about helping people, giving to my people, man. Helping them get through whatever it is that they're going through. How old am I now? I'm 28 years old. I just turned 28. Shit, it's February now. Fuck. Yeah, I turned 28 last year in August. Yeah, I'm currently in a hotel right now, guys. I know y'all have a lot of perceptions in y'all's mind. I'm traveling for work. I'm always moving, going from place to place to place. I got to get a hotel room or whatever, somewhere where I can lay my head at, because I'm always moving, never staying in the same spot for very long. Also, like, a lot of you people, like, really, you know, want to talk about drama and shit like that and chaos, man. I've lived in such a high stress. I came from such a high stress environment in my childhood and in prison, struggling, hungry, growing up in fucking poverty, being wrongfully prosecuted, going through prison, and, you know, really self-developing myself into the individual that you see now physically. mentally, spiritually. And coming out of prison and you know, filming the show and going through all that shit that I went through on the show, I've really looked indirectly at myself and tried to, you know, change certain things about myself and work on myself. You know, a lot of you talk about drama and chaos and shit like that. I'm not really on that type of shit. Yeah, I'm all about personal self-development and, like, building my life the way I want it. For you guys tapping in right now, do not forget to give me a follow on my Instagram page at Shane_Love After Lockup. Go check me out. Give me a follow. It's awesome to connect with all you guys here on TikTok. Got people from all over. We got people in fucking Japan, Germany, fucking Michigan, New York, Connecticut, all over the place. And, you know, it's always a pleasure connecting with you people.
Sending his religious
text sense of story president.
Oh. I remember when I was like 23, I think I was at my peak performance physically when I was training all the time in the gym. And I got a couple of certifications through expert rating and ISSA and all that stuff. And also when I was incarcerated, guys, I read the Arnold book. And anyway, I was in the process of opening up my own gym and all that. And I started my own brand called Diamond Cut Body. And started my own brand. I got my logo and all that shit. And actually, me and Lacey were together at that time. And everything that I did, she didn't want me to better myself because she secretly hated that because I was doing better than her. It is what it is. And I tried to help her as much as possible. She didn't want to change. I was getting ready to open up my own gym, so me and her actually got divorced. And ever since we got divorced, man, she's been trying to tear me down. But now, rebuilt my life the way I want. I don't really talk about the past life. You know, a lot of you have questions. You're curious to know if me and Lacey are still together, blah, blah, blah. Nobody gives a fuck about Lacey. I don't give a fuck about Lacey. I don't give a fuck about what she does in her life. I really don't. It doesn't concern me. Her family members actually call me a lot, trying to drag me into that bullshit chaos. We are no longer together. She chose to go her route, and I chose to go mine. And I wished her well. Not worth my energy, and it's not worth fucking my goddamn spirit. Guys, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram page. My Instagram is Shane_Love After Lockup. I will be checking my Instagram once I come off of TikTok. I'm going to hop on my notifications to see if you followed me. And yeah, man, don't hesitate to reach out. Shoot me a DM. I deal with a lot of shit on the media, a lot of people, I deal with a lot of shit. So if I can't get to you, more than likely I'm fucking busy. But I don't mind fucking helping people out to help them get through whatever it is that they're going through. Because you're looking at a person that's been to 5 fucking different prisons, been through divorce, been suicidal, I've been depressed, I've been on my dead end ropes many a fucking times. And I came from a rough childhood. So, a lot of you on here, you have your own stories. A comeback story is always awesome. It's a person that's came from just the darkest times and that has completely just changed their life for the better. and don't let negativity or the noise
He's got a podcast.
cloud their mind, and they push through it. You know, relentless pursuit to a better life instead of staying in the same miserable spot your whole entire life and conforming and never being happy and dragging other people down with you. You need to, don't even surround yourself around these type of people. It could be family. You know, it could be your friends. You might meet the wrong person, man, and, you know, fall in love with a fucking, you know, a person that's not good for you. It's good to detach away from all that shit, man, and really get mental clarity and pursue your passions, man. Life's really all about you. You know, it's really all about you and what makes you happy at the end of the day, because you are fucking number one. Because how the fuck are you going to take care of anybody else if you don't take care of yourself first? And if the people that you're giving advice to or you're helping out, you know, their patterns and their behaviors are not changing because they really don't want to fucking change, you need to kind of distance yourself from those people. Guys, don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram page. My Instagram is Shane_LoveAfterLockup. What state are you guys in? I'm curious to know, man, because we got people on here from Kentucky, New York, California, Nevada, Texas. We got people even from Japan, Germany, internationally, everywhere. I've had the privilege to meet some pretty fucking awesome people with some hella backgrounds that have come back from struggle, from adversity, and really just transformed their life for the fucking better. Those are your people, man, because God gives the toughest battles to his strongest fucking soldiers. And real knows real, man. Like, I'm definitely a real ass motherfucker. Like, I've been through some fucking tough ass motherfucking shit. And I've survived a lot of shit. And I've made it through a lot of shit.
Why the hell would I do that?
A lot of motherfuckers really ain't real, man. You need to be able to differentiate. You need to know who to fuck with and not who to fuck with. But anyway, I'm getting ready to hop off this live. Man, I appreciate all you guys for tapping into this live. It's been a while since I went live on my TikTok. But don't forget to give me a follow on my Instagram page. My Instagram is Shane_LoveAfterLockup. Once again, thanks for tapping into this live. I appreciate you guys so much. Love you all.